Hello and welcome back to my garage. This is episode 6 of BFE. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Now, in the last episode, we finished up the El Camino, and you guys noticed that it's still sitting here in the same spot. Well, that's because I was able to get a buyer lined up, and they said they were going to come out and look at it, and they never showed up. So, I'm still in search of another buyer for this El Camino, so there it sits, all ready to be sold, guys. So, yes, like I said, it was supposed to be gone, or I was hoping that it was going to be gone at the beginning of this episode, but it's, it's not. So, hopefully we get that sold quick. Now, today, I want to focus a little bit on this Neva that I said that I wanted to repair the rust on here and give it a little bit of a paint job and send it on down its way and sell it to make some extra money, because that's what we kind of need right now is money, mostly. So, yeah, I think we're going to work on this Neva today. And then this pickup truck, Hugo's old pickup truck, this tire over here is, if you see, it's kind of sitting slanted like that again. I think this tire is starting to go flat again. And there is still some more suspension work that needs to be done. So at some point, we still got to get to this. And then I also want to work on this pickup here. This is going to be another truck that we fix up to sell. So I think that's what we're going to start with today, guys. We're not going to do a whole lot on this pickup truck today. Just a little bit. Let's go around here and pull off some trim on the old girl. Get those headlights, taillights out of there. Get this cap off. Just some things that, some small things to get done on here. You can pull off this trim here, and there we go. And then, yeah, let's pull out the headlights, taillights. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to worry about pulling those out. We're just going to take off the whole grill. The whole grill has to come out anyway, so. Because the grill is going to be replaced. The grill and the bumper, front bumper, are going to be replaced, so. There we go. That's off of there. That makes quick work, huh? See if we can get, okay, so it doesn't have a rear bumper. Let's get out these rear tail lights. These come out real easy. Just like that. 2 screws. And they are out. Let's throw them over to the side here. Things like that I think are just worth replacing. Let's see if we can get in the back of here. It's a little tricky sometimes when you got a cap on. See if we can get into the back of here and loosen this cap up. There we go. I think just the 2 bolts on there. Oh, well. There we go. Well, there's the winder on it. Alright, there's some My Garage stuff for you. Alright. It's a nice cap. Might be able to replace that, and it might still be in decent condition. Or not replace it, but fix it up. And, yeah. That might be pretty good. It's doing some weird stuff, but, you know. It wouldn't be My Garage without things doing weird stuff. I think we can pull out these windows too while we're at it. Makes a little bit of sense to do that. Now we'll come out with a screwdriver. I don't think there was one over here, was there? Nope. Okay. See if we can get these side windows out. Sometimes you gotta get on. Oh, that's a bolt. That's not a screwdriver, that's a bolt. Well, throw that over here. Doesn't look like there's a small one here, but there's this door window and the window lifter here. That window lifter actually looks pretty good. Let's take a look here. That window looks decent. Window lifter is not the greatest. You know what? We're just going to replace all this. Just be easier to do it that way. Cool. I'm liking it. See if we can get these wipers out of here. Wiper motor. Probably have to go around to the other side. Make it easier on ourselves, huh? There we go. Let's get that wiper motor out. There we go. Let's look at that wiper motor, see how bad it was. 58? Yeah, we'll replace that too. Wipers, all that stuff are pretty much shot. I think these windows, like the windshield, I think is good. The rear window, I think we can save. What about this guy here? I think that one we'll just throw out. There we go. It wasn't letting me pick it up there for a second. I think that one we can save. It sure doesn't like me picking it up. I'll say that. Okay, well. Let's get the interior out of this thing. $39, that's junk. Let's see what the seat's at. 44, that is also junk. Okay, we're going to need the screwdriver. Get the dash out of here. See, can we jump up in here? They're going to let us get up in there? Let's pull this carpet out. What's the carpet at? That's junk too. Throw that out the door. Headliner's probably junk too, it looks like. This dash is junk, I can tell. Yep. Seen better days, that's for sure. Headliner's junk. Most everything on this truck is junk. That's all the interior in it, except for the steering wheel and steering shaft. All right. This is probably shot too. 75? Oh, man. See what the steering wheel is. Steering wheel shot. But we'll keep the steering column. 75%, that's not horrible. All this trim is going to have to go and everything's going to have to go. Yeah, it's all bad. Well, that's the interior and everything out. So, I think we got a pretty good start on this pickup truck. I'll come back by here at a later date off camera and clean everything up back here. I did have Steve. Steve, you know, is the guy that owns a pawn shop down at the dock on the small island. He said that he would be glad to come by because I was talking to him and I said, hey, I get all this junk laying around the shop. It's got to go. It's got to go. And he told me that he would actually send one of his guys out here, one of his employees out here, to pick up all this junk that we have. And now we have quite a bit more now with this pickup truck. So he said, yeah, I'll let him know and he'll come out and he'll have one of his employees come out with his truck and he's got a big old box truck and he'll load the box truck up. And he'll take the stuff in and he'll pay us for it. Now, he said he will have to take a little bit for, you know, a little bit of fee for coming way out here and loading the truck up and taking it away for us. But I think that's going to be every bit worth it. So we don't have to lug all this stuff over there because look at all the stuff we have. It's going to take 2 or 3 truckloads at least to get all this over there, if not more. It's just not worth it to us. He can, you know, at that point, it's not worth it to us to take it all the way over there to the small island. And, you know, it's a few hours away. So he said, you know, he can come in his box truck, get it all in one trip, and there you go. Hand us a few dollar bills, and, you know, he'll be on his way. So I think that'll work out much better for us. So we won't have to do that. So that's a big burden relieved off my shoulders. So, yeah, we'll just have to... Yeah, that mirror shot too. So we'll just have to give old Steve-O a call, and he'll send one of his employees out with his box truck and be on the way. So before I do that, I want to make sure that, you know, I get everything more gathered up from this truck and want to go through the stuff still in here in this room. We need to do that, clean this room up and see what's good, what's not, what we want to keep, what we don't want to keep. So that's coming up too. So we gotta clean this back room out. You know, this kind of, it looks like a storage room right now, which is probably going to be kind of a storage room. So, but yeah, there's there's stuff we got to get done around here, and you know, there's only so much time. You know, feeling a little stressed out because there's not enough time to do things. So, all right, guys, let's get to work on this Neva here. Removing the rust. I'll have to check inside the door panel there and see if there's any. Oh, well, we didn't want that to happen. Oh man, she got a lot of damage now. Let's push her out into the street a little bit more. All right, we're good there. So in case the door comes down, it ain't gonna hurt her. Oh boy, man, we did a number on the old Neva here. Oh boy, that's probably pretty bad. We busted her up pretty good. That's gonna lower the... Oh yeah, look at that. Tore the whole dang door apart. Oh man, if it ain't one thing, it's another around here. I tell you what, I'm always screwing something up. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I can't believe that. We still got some on the hood over here. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Just devaluing our car even more. Oh, now we're probably going to have some body work to be fixed over there. All right. Yeah, look at all that. Good thing our car wasn't there again. I would have done the same thing there with the door. We're out of sand. Like I said, we're not going to make a whole lot off this car, but every little bit helps, so, you know. We'll do what we can. Like I said, she doesn't have to be perfect. Here at this auto shop, we just get the job done. We don't necessarily do it the best way. We just get it done. All right. Anything on in here? Oh, boy. I just can't believe I still did that. Well, you gonna go on there, bud? There we go. About time. I think that's good enough for sandblasting. What do you guys say? And she ain't perfect, and she ain't never gonna be perfect. Oh, let's see if we can find a hammer around here. We'll beat the hell out of that door here real quick. That's all the damage it says. Oh boy, that ain't good. Other than that, she looks pretty straight. Cool. Grab some Bondo and hit it with the door, and that'll be it. We'll call it a day, because this car ain't worth replacing the door and stuff on, so. Alright, well, no, I thought the door was fixed for a minute. It needs fixed here. Got a damage on the roof from the door coming down on it. That looks good. That was a lot of extra work I didn't think we were going to have to do, but alright, that looks pretty good. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Alright, now we'll just have to paint her up, and we'll have to do that. So let's see what the color is on this thing. 7E5709. 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 That should be good. We'll run around to the back here and grab our couple cans of juice, and that's all we should need, hopefully. If we need more, well, oh well. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this and not the tire from the back room. Let's move this closer. Gonna just do a real quick paint job on this. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. These cars aren't worth that much anyways, so. So not really up in the value a whole lot, you know? Oh, man. Yep. Mistakes were made on this one. Let me jump up here. There we go. Alright, looks pretty good. Inside of that door need done. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, there's some rust there, but like I said, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Got some right there. Okay, cool. There we go. Some more over here. Looks pretty good to me. Let's get some clear coat in this paint gun. We're pretty good there. There's been a lot of painting going on the last couple episodes, so hopefully you guys don't mind painting. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Or as good as it needs to be. Just polishing a turd. That's all, just polishing a turd. Okay. I think she's good. We'll just have to clear coat her, or not clear coat her, but polish her, and she'll be good to head on out for sale, too. So now we got 2 cars up for sale. Let's push this one back inside. There we go. That works. That garage door, man. Oh. It got us good. It got us good. Okay, well, let's pull this truck inside. Yeah, she a-leaning. We're a little close on that side, aren't we? Yeah, it's going to be a nice little runner for us. There we go. That should work. And if it doesn't, well then, I don't know what to tell you. Might have to readjust her at some point, but we'll go for that for right now. A little bit more. Okay, we got a little bit of clearance there. We're good. As long as we don't, well, if we put that on the door here, it wouldn't really, wouldn't hurt. We can probably put it down and then raise it all the way up. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I guess I'm just a dummy. Alright, that's up all the way. Just wanted to get this up in the air, more in the air, and get a better look at her underneath so we know what we're looking for. Maybe some parts that we need to get for this thing so we can start to fix this truck up so we know for sure that we have a reliable shop truck. I think that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, this rear end looks pretty good from what I see. We're going to pull off the tires on her and check all the other stuff but underneath, but so far I'm pleased, man. It looks pretty good underneath here. It's almost so clean you could eat off the frame. I mean, frame looks perfect. I mean, so clean you could eat off of it. Front looks pretty good, except for the steering arm here is not the greatest condition. Where's our tools around here? Oh, I got them out back. All right, we'll just go grab one of these here real quick. Good thing we got tools everywhere, tools galore. Let's bring this down just a little bit. That's good to know that this truck is, you know, cleaner than your dinner plate. What the heck? Oh, that was a spacer on there. We're going to pull these off anyways. There's a spacer. There's a spacer. There's a wheel. If you guys didn't know. There's another wheel. That works. Got another spacer down here. Throw this there, that's fine. Let's rip this other wheel off of here and spacer, and we'll see what's cooking with the brakes. Brake disc, all that other garbage. But I'm thinking she might look pretty good. You know, the rest of the truck looks pretty good. Kind of weird, everything else looks pretty good. Except for that steering arm up front, man. That's a little wild, you know? Well, that looks pretty good. Soft brake line looks pretty good. Brake drum looks good. Let's grab a screwdriver. I want to pop off those brake drums. I think that would be a smart idea. There we go. Let that thing fly across the room. Looks pretty good. Brake shoes look dang near new. Hubs are good. Let's throw that back on there. We don't need that right now. Yeah, looks good too. Everything looks good there. I am supremely surprised. All right, so the rear looks good. Everything on the rear looks good. I mean, parking brake cable looks good. Shocks, differential, axle. I mean, everything looks good. Soft brake lines look good. Hard brake line looks good. You know, brake pad. I mean, it all looks good. Exhaust, drive shaft, it all looks good. I mean, I am super, super pleased. Let's pop these brake shoes off real quick. Yep, everything there looks good. What about these pads here? Pads still have some life left on them. I don't know if they're, you know, new pads, but they're not far off from that. Everything looks good there. These brake pads look even, maybe even a little bit thicker on this side, so that's pretty cool. But pretty close to even wear. You want even wear on your brake pads, so yeah, everything looks good there. Cool. Let's grab the wrench and get this steering arm off of here. There we go. Our steering arm. Or steering link, whatever you like to call it. But yeah, cradle looks good. Steering box looks good. Steering arm looks good. Or steering shaft looks good. Yeah. Transfer case looks good. Front axle looks good. Tie rod looks good. Your hubs, your axle, your shocks, springs. It all looks good. I am pleased. Hugo kept up his old pickup truck, I will say that. So all we're going to need is a steering link, so I'll get that ordered in. That might be a special order, because this truck, like I said, is an old pickup truck, so I'm thinking that might be a special order, so I might have to phone up the auto parts shop and get them to deliver one. So, yeah, I think, you know what? Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I repainted these rims. So, they're all repainted. They're all looking good. So, yeah, I think, once we get that, steering link in and replaced, we will put on our tires. So I think that would be the best course of action for this. So, yeah. Just lower it down a little bit so she's not so high up in the air. There we go. That should do her pretty good up there like that. All right. Let's put the wrench back. Yeah, we got a mess to clean up back here still, like I said, so. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for this one here. Like I said, we're still looking for a buyer for the El Camino. And now we're looking for a buyer for this Neve, so, or Neva, however you say it. And this truck is closer to looking even better, so. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave the video a like if you like my content, like my channel. Consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, have a good one.